Okay, well, hello. I'm making this video in response to something that's happening on the website, GP247.com. I just wanted to give you my perspective on the things that have been going on there. So I understand that that website is a independent, uh, website that is a critic of Formula One and covers Formula One. I know that it's based in South Africa. I know there's no Formula One race there. I think there used to be one many years ago at a place called Kyalami. I know there is a former world champion from South Africa named Jody Scheckter. So I do understand that South Africa has a long and storied history with Formula One, and certainly that part of the world has the right to publish opinions about Formula One, and most of what they put up on the internet is valuable stuff. However, I will say that sometimes that site goes too far, and that's happened recently, and I got involved with it. They will at times go over or beyond the pale would be the right term for it when they criticize some of the leaders in Formula One. They seem to have a pretty big bias against the FIA, which is the governing body of Formula One. There also seems to be a bit of anti-Ferrari sentiment there. And it seems like several articles a month, maybe more like 10 articles a month that are super critical of leadership. With this coronavirus thing, there's been a lot of, confusion and pain and angst over races being canceled, cases of the coronavirus being found in the paddock. But this website, Grand Prix 24/7, I think is the only website that has called for Chase Carey to step down as the leader of Formula One, and has called into question John Todt's character. So yeah, when I saw the image that they posted of John Todt as an elephant sitting on a red couch with the logo of the Ferrari being used, the Ferrari Formula One team, and the FIA logo being used, basically to defame both of those companies. I took offense to it, and I did send some email. And it hasn't been easy for me. I've gotten a lot of grief from the folks at the website, specifically one of the editors there. There's been some derogatory statements made. Another person has become involved because for some reason that website has me associated with some other person that's a critic of that site, and they've decided that we are the same person. There was some very personal stuff taken off of my blog and cut and pasted into an email and sent to that individual. And he and I have corresponded a little bit. I'm not sure where he lives, but I get the sense that he's an American like I am. So, I wanted you to see who I am, first of all, and hear what I have to say, and understand that I'm not doing this out of spite or because I'm angry or whatever. I just feel like when some organization does that and basically takes the sport that a lot of us love down to that level and drags it into the mud, we as fans need to stand up to that, because ultimately all Formula One fans want to see the series succeed. We want to see it continue. We believe in our sport, and we don't have a right to, I guess we don't have the need as fans to stand by and watch an organization severely devalue the series, its brand, and the governing body. I know that the FIA is a controversial organization. I understand that there's been many decisions made by the FIA that have come to question, and I'm not, siding with them on any particular issue. I'm just saying that what Grand Prix 24/7 did was beyond the pale, and I don't really have much more to say about it other than I stand behind what I did. I'm glad I sent them email and showed them what was going on, and the legal case that's being, or the legal process that's being undertaken against that website right now, that John Todt has initiated. I understand it, I support it, and I also have some information, some correspondence from that website's editor-in-chief that have saved to a magnetic disk, and I'm ready to share that with whoever needs to see it. So, in conclusion, this is unfortunate this happened, but sometimes when folks have a platform to spread information, sometimes that gets misused, and in this case it was misused, and so I did my part. So hopefully the Formula One season will kick off around the end of May and we can put all this behind us. But anyway, that's my perspective on it. If you have any questions, StephenWH64.com is my blog. You can contact me there. Happy to hear from anyone. Happy to explain any of my actions if I need to. So I'm signing off. Take care.